Hello everybody, and welcome to part 3 of the Ultimate Internet Iceberg. I thank you so much for clicking on the video. Some of you may have noticed, I got a new background. I hope it looks a lot better than the old one. However, that is not why you're here today. Today you're here to look at the next layer of the Ultimate Internet Iceberg. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Enjoy. Temple OS. Temple OS is an operating system created by Terry Davis and was originally released in 2005. The operating system is the quote-unquote biblically prophesized Third Temple of Jerusalem. The man who created it was diagnosed as being a schizophrenic, and since his diagnosis, has remained without a job. He claims that the US government is plotting to stop the word of God from spreading, and that he is going to negate that by spreading Temple OS. If this interests you, then you'll be happy to know that you can still download and use this as your own operating system on your own computer today. Helltown, Ohio. Helltown is the nickname given to a small town in Ohio named Boston. The location was abandoned in 1974, and since its abandonment, has had many different stories of paranormal hauntings, chemical spills, and a lot of murders. The town is notorious for its tourism, and many people yearly go there to try and experience any paranormal hauntings that they can. This town is one of America's most popular ghost towns, and I recommend you go look up into its history as it's pretty interesting. Kekma. So this one I labeled wrong, as I should have labeled it a website. However, Kekma.net is a website that when clicked on, takes you to a page with very loud screaming while also showing a picture of a man with a screwdriver up his shaft. I'm not elaborating further on that. I highly suggest you do not go to this website. However, my warning will not stop you. But do be warned, if you don't like what you see and hear on the website, that is not my fault. World Corp. World Corp Enterprises is a music producing studio that has produced a lot of music for YouTube and SoundCloud. This is all fine and well, until you realize that in some of their music videos, they have some pretty disturbing images. This isn't disturbing for being creepy or uncanny. No, this is disturbing because this is supposed CP footage. Now, a lot of people have covered this topic extensively, and many have come to the conclusion that it's actual footage, while some don't believe it is. However, an overwhelming majority of people believe it is, and just for that nature alone, it's pretty unsettling. Nexpo, a popular YouTuber, has covered this topic extensively, and if you're interested, I suggest you go watch his video on it. Jerk City. Jerk City is a webcomic that was created by Tristan A. Farnon and Michael Lopp, and was first published back in 1998. This webcomic shows the adventures of 4 central characters, as well as a couple of side characters, as they go around doing and saying terrible things about many different demographics of people. These aren't your typical offensive jokes about people. No, these go well far above and beyond what anybody should reasonably be thinking. The pictures I'm showing here are extremely mild compared to what is in these comics normally, and these pictures were really difficult to find. Joanna Lopez. Joanna Lopez is this person. Or at least is somebody. We can't really make out much of this picture. However, this picture was first broadcast on January 14th, 1989, and was broadcast at the end of the Chicago's WMAQ news program. The picture was broadcast the entirety of the night, and was promptly gone after that. The picture popped up at a later date, and outside of the strangeness of the picture, another strange thing is the lack of info given. No date of birth, no defining features, no last seen date, nothing. Just a very strange situation and a very strange picture. And for those wondering, this is a sketch of what she supposedly looks like. I believe this mystery has been solved, as apparently she was a runaway teen who ran from home, came back, and then ran away again. Either way, a very strange story and an even stranger picture. Lost Media Wiki. The Lost Media Wiki is a website dedicated to hosting previously lost media, as well as learning about and searching for lost media. This goes for all types of media, from music to TV to movies to commercials to plenty of other things. The website was founded in November of 2012 by a user named Dykate. The website to this day is the definitive source for finding, looking for, and asking about lost media. Happy Valley Dream Survey. The Happy Valley Dream Survey was of a poster posted in the town of Utah Valley, the nickname of which being Happy Valley. The poster had asked if people had been experiencing weird dreams lately, and if so, to call the number on the poster. When called, the number would take you to an automated voice system, and would proceed to ask you to state your dream, and to then hang up.
Please leave a detailed description of your dream at the tone.
From what people gathered, the Happy Valley Dream Survey was actually associated with a doomsday cult. This doomsday cult believed that the Earth was going to end on September 5th, 2020, and that the way people would be able to find out how the world was going to end, as well as how to survive it, was given to them through visions through their dreams. So, believing this, they put up posters around Utah Valley, believing that they could receive answers for this doomsday that was about to occur. A very strange story, and one that Nick Crowley has covered pretty extensively. I suggest you go check out his video on it. Dozer Fleet Wiki website. This one is very strange to say the least. This website appears to have been made by one man. This man. Now, I couldn't find out who this man was, and research for this is pretty difficult, as almost nobody on the entirety of the internet seems to have talked about this outside of a couple of Reddit posts. The website contains supposed movies that this man has made, as well as a lot of blog posts. In some of these blog posts, there are some pretty creepy things said, like how in one of them, he basically describes how he stalked a woman up until her inevitable death, where he then posted her obituary online. This website is kind of a strange one, as it seems nobody knows about it, and it seems like it has a pretty big rabbit hole that you could dive into. Maybe one day I'll cover this website a bit more extensively, but for now, I'll leave it here. Malice in Wonderland. Malice in Wonderland is a short film created by Vincent Collins and was released in August of 1982. The film I can't show here due to its flashing colors and extremely strange psychedelic visuals, and as well as that, it has a lot of nudity. It's a very creepy looking short film that honestly isn't that good. However, I thought I would include it as it's just a very strange piece of media. John Titor. John Titor was a person who was posting on the Time Travel Institute's message forums. He claimed that he was a military time traveler from the year 2036, and that he was sent on a mission to go back to the year 1975 to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer. This computer would then be used for specific coding requirements that were needed back in the year 2036. He claimed that many events would happen in the world, one of which included the fact a nuclear war would occur in 2004. Of course, this didn't happen. In fact, none of what he ever said actually came true. It was later proven that he was nothing more than the creation of a man named Larry Haber. The reason he created John Titor was to drum up publicity, and because he was bored. However, fake or not, a lot of people believed what he said was real, and a lot of people believed what he said was going to happen was really going to actually happen. Heaven's Gate website. At this point, most people have heard of Heaven's Gate. A couple of people claiming that they were aliens in human bodies said that the comet Hal-Bopp had a spaceship flying behind it. And when this spaceship flew by Earth, anybody who ended their lives for the cause would be reincarnated onto the spaceship and therefore would survive the impending doom that the Earth was about to go through. This is pretty well known by a lot of people. However, what a lot of people may not know is that they have a website. This website was created in the mid-90s and is about what you'd expect from a death cult. The website is just very strange to look at, as you can see into the minds of these people who really believed what they said. This website is just a small glimpse into the minds of these very strange people and what they believed. Sci-Hub. Sci-Hub is a website that houses, at the time of writing this, 88,343,822 research documents. These documents have a lot of information in them, ranging from things to astrophysics, to medicine, to engineering, to a lot of other things. The website has been up since 2011 and has basically obtained all of its documents illegally, and because of this, it has been sued multiple times for copyright infringement. However, despite the illegality of everything about the website, it was actually started for a good cause, as the people behind it believe that all people, no matter where they live or their economic situation, should have access to all information. So, a relatively noble cause, and the website is still up to this day. Nobody Here. So, this was one of the first songs ever released by the popular YouTube band Vaporwave. Vaporwave is pretty well known for making some pretty soothing and relaxing music. However, this song is not as relaxing as the others, as it has some very creepy audio that goes on in it. You've probably heard this song at one point, however, I don't think I can play it here on YouTube due to copyright infringement. So, if you're interested, go look up the song on YouTube. Stuxnet. Stuxnet is a computer worm developed by the US and Israel's military intelligence. The worm was created for the sole purpose of helping in destroying key parts of Iran's nuclear program. The worm was in development since at least 2005 and was first shown to the public in 2010. The worm was successful in taking out the key parts of Iran's nuclear program that they wanted to, and since then has not been used, to our knowledge, to this day. A-lamu. So for some reason on Tumblr, there is an entire group of people dedicated to posting pictures of aliens with the caption A-lamu. Nothing else really to this one. However, I thought I'd include it on this iceberg as, while I have no evidence for this, I believe this is connected with a cult somehow. I'm not sure what cult, however, I am sure this is connected to a cult somehow. MSN Worm. MSN Worm is this advertisement.
I'm a sad and lonely earthworm, so sad, lonely, and blue. I am a happy earthworm, now that I am too.
The advertisement was released in 1999 in the UK, and it looks terrible. It's pretty self-explanatory why it's on this iceberg. It looks horrible, it is horrible, and I don't like it. Alright everybody, I thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and even subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and it will even keep you up to date with all of the new videos that I'm posting. I really enjoyed making this video, and I really just enjoyed doing the research and to everything just for all these topics, and I hope that I at least make it somewhat entertaining for you all to enjoy. So, I don't want to keep you too much longer, so I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.
We gon' be okay.